Hello, and welcome. When we talk about football, our minds often drift to the glamour of Europe's top 5 leagues, or perhaps the passion of South America. But tonight, we're shifting our focus to a region where football is more than just a game. It's a way of life, a source of immense pride, and a crucible for incredible talent. We're heading to Central Africa, a region that might not always grab the global headlines, but is absolutely brimming with footballing passion and quality. From the bustling cities to the quiet islands, a network of fantastic leagues is shaping the future of the sport on the continent. These aren't just local competitions. They are the battlegrounds where clubs fight for domestic supremacy and the ultimate prize, a place on the continental stage. The top teams from these leagues earn the right to represent their nations in the prestigious CAF Champions League and the CAF Confederation Cup. This is where legends are made, where clubs from Cameroon to the Congo test their mettle against the very best Africa has to offer. It's the dream of every player, every manager, and every fan. So, join me as we take a deep dive into the top divisions across Central Africa. We'll explore the history, the key clubs, and the structure of 8 distinct leagues that form the backbone of football in this vibrant region. We'll look at the powerhouses, the perennial challengers, and understand what makes each of these competitions unique. It's a journey into the very heart of African football, and it's one you won't want to miss. Let's get started. Right, let's kick things off in a country synonymous with producing world-class talent, Cameroon. Their top division, the Elite One, is a proper league, full of grit, flair, and unpredictability. It's the stage where future indomitable lions often take their first significant steps. Think of legends like Samuel Eto'o or Roger Milla. Their journeys were paved on pitches just like these. The league is a real test of consistency and character for the 16 clubs that battle it out each season. It's a marathon, not a sprint, and only the best come out on top. The structure itself is fascinating. Over the years, it's seen changes, sometimes splitting into pools, before a championship playoff, which really ramps up the tension towards the end of the season. This format means that every single match counts, and you can't afford to slip up. The pressure is immense, not just from the opposition, but from the incredibly passionate supporters who live and breathe their local club. The atmosphere at these games, I'm told, is something truly special. A wall of sound and color that can intimidate even the most experienced players. When you talk about the Elite One, a few names immediately spring to mind. Coton Sport de Garoua is the undisputed giant of Cameroonian club football. They've dominated the league for decades, racking up an incredible number of titles. Their consistency is remarkable, and they are the benchmark for every other club in the division. They have this winning mentality ingrained in their DNA, and year after year, they find a way to stay at the summit. It's this domestic success that has made them a formidable force on the continent as well. But it's not a one-club league by any means. You have other historic and ambitious sides, like Canon Yaoundé and Tonnerre Yaoundé, clubs with rich histories that are always looking to reclaim their former glory. And then there are teams like Colombe Sportif du Ja et Lobo, who consistently challenge the established order. This competition is what makes the league so compelling. It ensures that Coton Sport can never rest on their laurels, as there's always a challenger ready to pounce on any sign of weakness. The ultimate prize for these clubs, beyond domestic bragging rights, is qualification for Africa's elite competitions. The team that lifts the Elite One trophy earns a coveted spot in the CAF Champions League, where they go head-to-head with the giants of African football. The runner-up, or sometimes the cup winner, gets a chance in the CAF Confederation Cup. This is the dream for every club. It brings prestige, financial rewards, and a chance to put Cameroonian football on the map. So, the Elite One is more than just a league. It's a production line for talent and a gateway to continental glory. It's a tough, uncompromising competition where stars are born and dreams are realized. It perfectly reflects the spirit of Cameroonian football, strong, proud, and fiercely competitive. It's a league that demands respect and is a fantastic starting point for our tour of Central Africa's footballing landscape. A proper footballing nation with a proper league. From Cameroon, we travel east to the Central African Republic. Here, the football landscape is dominated by the capital city, Bangui. The top tier is the Ligue de Bangui, also known as the Premier Division. While the league might not have the same widespread infrastructure as some of its neighbors, what it lacks in that department, it more than makes up for in raw passion and local pride. Football is a vital escape and a source of joy for many in the country, and the league is the epicenter of that passion. The league is heavily concentrated around Bangui, with most of the clubs hailing from the capital. This creates a unique dynamic, with fierce local derbies being the highlight of the season. Imagine playing your biggest rivals week in, week out, with bragging rights for the entire city on the line. The intensity of these matches is off the charts. It's a league built on community spirit, where players are local heroes and the clubs represent different neighborhoods and identities within the city. Two clubs in particular have historically stood out from the rest: Olympique Real de Bangui and AS Tempête Mocaf. These two are the heavyweights of the league, the titans that have battled for supremacy for years. Their rivalry is the stuff of legend in Bangui. When they face each other, the city comes to a standstill. It's a classic two-horse race more often than not, with both clubs pushing each other to greater heights. Their dominance is reflected in the long list of championships they've accumulated between them. However, the beauty of football is its unpredictability, and other clubs are always striving to break this duopoly. Teams like SCAF Tokages and Angers de Fatima are perennial challengers, always capable of causing an upset and keeping the big two on their toes. This constant challenge from the chasing pack ensures the league remains competitive and exciting. It's this underdog spirit that captures the imagination of the fans and makes for compelling viewing throughout the season. Just like in Cameroon, the ultimate goal extends beyond domestic glory. The champion of the Ligue de Bangui earns the honor of representing the Central African Republic in the preliminary rounds of the CAF Champions League. It's a monumental opportunity for these clubs to test themselves against more established teams from across the continent. It's a chance to fly the flag for their nation on the biggest stage, a dream that fuels every player and every club in the league. So, while the Ligue de Bangui may operate on a smaller scale compared to some of the region's other leagues, its importance cannot be understated. It's the beating heart of football in the Central African Republic, a league defined by intense local rivalries and the dream of continental adventure. It's a testament to the enduring power of the beautiful game to thrive and inspire, even in the most challenging of circumstances. It's pure, unadulterated football. Our journey now takes us north to Chad, where the top tier of football is the Chad Premier League, officially known as Linefoot. This league is the pinnacle of a national football structure that has been working hard to grow and professionalize in recent years. It typically features around 12 teams, creating a tight, competitive environment where every point is fought for with incredible determination. The conditions can be tough, with long travel and challenging pitches, but the commitment of the players and clubs is unwavering. The league has faced its share of interruptions and challenges over the years, which makes the dedication of those involved even more admirable. Stability has been a key goal, and the establishment of Linefoot was a significant step towards creating a more consistent and organized national championship. It provides a regular calendar of fixtures that clubs can plan for and that fans can follow, which is absolutely crucial for the development of the sport in any country. It's the foundation upon which future success is built. When you look at the roll of honor in Chadian football, a few clubs consistently rise to the top. Renaissance FC, based in the capital N'Djamena, is one of the most successful and well-known clubs in the country. They have a rich history and a cabinet full of trophies. They are often the team to beat, the benchmark against which others measure themselves. Their success has given them a huge following and a certain aura that can be intimidating for their opponents. But they face stiff competition, most notably from their city rivals, Elect Sport FC. The N'Djamena Derby between Renaissance and Elect Sport is the biggest game on the Chadian football calendar. It's a clash of titans that captivates the entire nation. Beyond the capital, clubs like Gazelle FC and Fula Edifice FC are also major players, ensuring that the title race is never a foregone conclusion. This spread of competitive teams is vital for a healthy league and keeps the excitement levels high throughout the campaign. The prize for winning Linefoot is, of course, a ticket to the CAF Champions League. This is a massive incentive for the clubs, offering them a chance to make a name for themselves beyond Chad's borders. It's an opportunity to generate revenue, attract better players, and gain invaluable experience playing against the continent's best. For a league that is still developing, this exposure is absolutely priceless. It shines a spotlight on Chadian football and gives its players a platform to showcase their talent. In essence, the Chad Premier League is a story of resilience and ambition. It's a league that has overcome obstacles to provide a competitive platform for the nation's best clubs. With historic rivalries like the one between Renaissance and Elect Sport, and the ultimate dream of continental football, Linefoot is the driving force of the game in Chad. It's a league that is building for the future, one hard-fought match at a time, and it deserves our attention and respect. Let's head south now, to the Republic of the Congo, often referred to as Congo-Brazzaville, to distinguish it from its larger neighbor. Their top footballing competition is the Congo Premier League, or Ligue 1. This is a highly competitive league, typically comprising 16 clubs, that has seen a real shift in its balance of power in recent years. It's a league that blends historic giants with new, ambitious forces, creating a fascinating and often unpredictable title race. The passion for football here is immense, particularly in the two main cities, Brazzaville and Pointe-Noire. For a long time, the league was dominated by the two Brazzaville behemoths, Étoile du Congo and Cara Brazzaville. Their rivalry is one of the oldest and most fierce in Central African football. These are clubs steeped in history, with huge fan bases and a legacy of success that stretches back decades. For many years, winning the league meant getting the better of your great rival. Their derby matches are legendary, events that bring the capital to a complete standstill and are spoken about for weeks afterwards. However, the last decade has seen the dramatic emergence of a new powerhouse, AS Otoho. Hailing from the city of Oyo, this club has enjoyed a meteoric rise, funded by significant investment that has allowed them to build a formidable squad. They have completely disrupted the old order, winning multiple league titles in succession and establishing themselves as the new team to beat. Their success has been a game-changer for the league, proving that ambition and smart investment can challenge even the most entrenched historical giants. This new dynamic has made the Congo Premier League more exciting than ever. You now have a three-way or even four-way power struggle. The old guard of Étoile du Congo and Cara Brazzaville are desperate to reclaim their throne, while AS Otoho are determined to cement their status as the new kings. And you can't discount teams from the economic hub of Pointe-Noire, like AS Vita Club Mokanda, who are always dangerous and capable of springing a surprise. This multi-club rivalry makes for a thrilling and unpredictable season. As with the other leagues we've discussed, the grand prize is continental qualification. The champion of the Congo Premier League enters the prestigious CAF Champions League, a stage where AS Otoho has become a regular feature in recent years. This has given the club invaluable experience and raised the profile of the entire league. The runner-up or cup winner secures a spot in the CAF Confederation Cup, ensuring that more than one club gets a taste of African football each season. The Congo Premier League is a perfect example of a league in transition. It's a compelling mix of old money and new ambition, of historic rivalries and modern power plays. The rise of AS Otoho has shaken things up and forced everyone else to raise their game. It's a league that is vibrant, competitive, and a fantastic showcase for the talent brewing in the Republic of the Congo. It's a must-watch for anyone interested in the evolving landscape of African club football. Now, we cross the Congo River to the Democratic Republic of Congo, a true titan of African football. Their top league, Lina Foot, is not just one of the best in Central Africa, it's one of the strongest and most storied leagues on the entire continent. The history, the passion, the sheer scale of the clubs here is something to behold. This is a league that has produced multiple African champions and is home to some of the most famous and well-supported clubs in the world. It's the big time. The league's format is designed to handle the vast geography of the country, often starting with regional groups before the top teams converge for a national championship playoff. This adds an extra layer of excitement and ensures that only the very best teams from across the nation compete for the title. The travel is demanding, the rivalries are intense, and the pressure from the massive fan bases is relentless. Winning Lina Foot is a monumental achievement that requires skill, stamina, and nerves of steel. You simply cannot talk about African club football without mentioning TP Mazembe. Based in the city of Lubumbashi, the Crows are true footballing royalty. They have won the CAF Champions League multiple times and were famously the first African club to reach the final of the FIFA Club World Cup. Their stadium is a fortress, their fan base is colossal, and their name strikes fear into opponents across the continent. They are the benchmark, the super club of Central Africa. But this is far from a one-team show. Vying for supremacy are the giants from the capital, Kinshasa, AS Vita Club, and DC Motema Pembe. The rivalry between these three clubs is the stuff of legend. When Mazembe travels to Kinshasa, or when Vita Club faces DCMP in the Kinshasa Derby, it's an event of national importance. These are not just football matches. They are cultural phenomena, clashes of regional identity and pride that captivate millions. The atmosphere is electric, among the most intense you will find anywhere in the world. The quality on display in Lina Foot is exceptionally high. The top clubs are run professionally, attract talent from across Africa, and have the resources to compete at the highest level. This creates a virtuous cycle. Success on the continent brings in more money and prestige, which allows them to strengthen their squads, leading to more success. It's why Lina Foot clubs are consistently a threat in the latter stages of both the CAF Champions League and the Confederation Cup. Lina Foot is, without a doubt, the powerhouse league of the region. It's a cauldron of passion, history, and incredible talent. The titanic struggles between TP Mazembe, AS Vita Club, and DC Motema Pembe provide a weekly drama that is second to none. For any fan wanting to understand the pinnacle of Central African club football, look no further. This is where giants roam, and legends are forged in the crucible of intense competition. From the vast expanse of the DR Congo, we now fly west to the smaller nation of Equatorial Guinea. The football scene here is dominated by its top division, the Liga Nacional de Football. While it may not have the sheer numbers of the Congolese leagues, it has its own fascinating story, one that has been largely defined by the intense rivalry between two clubs. It's a classic tale of two titans battling for domestic supremacy year after year. The league's history has been a tug-of-war between Sony Elangwema, based in the capital city of Malabo on Bioko Island, and Akonangwi FC from the mainland. For decades, these two clubs have been the power brokers of Equato-Guinean football. Winning the league has almost always meant having to get the better of your arch-nemesis. This rivalry has fueled the league's narrative and created a compelling dynamic that defines each season. Sony Elangwema, for a long period, was the undisputed king. They amassed a staggering number of league titles, creating a dynasty that seemed almost unbreakable. Their dominance was built on consistency and an ability to attract the best local talent. They were the club everyone wanted to play for, and the team everyone wanted to beat. Their success made them the face of Equato-Guinean football on the continent for many years. However, in recent times, Akonangwi FC has risen to challenge and often surpass their old rivals. They have invested heavily and built a team capable of not just competing with, but defeating Sony Elangwema. This shift in power has reinvigorated the league, creating a genuine, hard-fought title race each season. The balance has tipped back and forth, making their head-to-head encounters the most anticipated matches of the year. It's a rivalry that has been reignited with fierce intensity. The ultimate prize for the champion is a place in the preliminary rounds of the CAF Champions League. This provides a vital platform for the clubs to test their strength against international opposition and to represent Equatorial Guinea on the African stage. While they have often found it tough against the more established giants from other nations, the experience is invaluable for the development of their players and the league as a whole. It's a chance to learn, to grow, and to dream big. In conclusion, the Liga Nacional de Football is a league defined by its central rivalry. The battle between Sony Elangwema and Akonangwi FC is the engine that drives the competition. While other clubs like Deportivo Mongomo occasionally break into the top spots, the narrative is almost always framed by this two-horse race. It's a classic footballing story of a dominant force being challenged by a rising power, and it makes for a captivating spectacle in this unique corner of the footballing world. Our penultimate stop is Gabon, a nation that has given us one of modern football's most lethal strikers in Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. The top league that helped shape players like him is the Championnat National D1. This is Gabon's premier football competition, a league of about 14 clubs that serves as the main proving ground for the country's best talent. It's a league with a proud history and a number of clubs with ambitions of both domestic and continental success. The league is fiercely contested, with a handful of clubs traditionally battling it out for the top honors. The most successful of these is AS Mangasport, based in the town of Moanda. They have been the dominant force in Gabonese football for much of the 21st century, winning a remarkable number of league titles. Like Coton Sport in Cameroon or TP Mazembe in DR Congo, they are the benchmark for quality and consistency in their country. They have a winning culture that is difficult to compete with. However, they are always kept on their toes by the challengers from the capital, Libreville. The most famous of these is FC 105 Libreville, a historic club with a strong military background and a host of championships to its name. The rivalry between the provincial power of Mangasport and the capital-based FC 105 has been a central theme in the league for years. It's a classic narrative of established power versus a traditional giant, and their matches are always tense, high-stakes affairs. You also can't discount other ambitious clubs. CF Munana, for example, enjoyed a period of great success, winning back-to-back titles and proving that the league was not just a two-horse race. This kind of competition is vital for the health of any league. It prevents complacency and pushes all the top clubs to improve. The emergence of a new challenger always adds an extra layer of intrigue to the title race and keeps the fans engaged throughout the season. The Championnat National D1 serves as the crucial pathway to continental football for Gabonese clubs. The league winner proudly takes their place in the CAF Champions League, ready to fly the flag for Gabon. It's an opportunity to test themselves against the very best, from Al Ahly in the north to Mamelodi Sundowns in the south. This exposure is critical, not just for the club's prestige, but for giving their players a platform to be seen by a wider audience. In short, The Championnat National D1 is the heartbeat of Gabonese football. It's a competitive league defined by the dominance of AS Manga Sport, the historical weight of FC 105 Libreville, and the ambition of other challengers. It's the stage where future Panthers, the nickname of the national team, hone their skills before, in some cases, making their way to Europe. It's a league with a proud legacy and a competitive present, making it a key component of the Central African football scene. So there you have it. From the powerhouse giants of the DR Congo to the unique island championship of São Tomé and Príncipe, we've journeyed through 8 fascinating leagues that are the lifeblood of football in Central Africa. These competitions are so much more than just a weekly kickabout. They are the backbone of the sport in the region, the foundation upon which national teams are built, and the crucial first step on the ladder to continental glory in the CAF Champions League and Confederation Cup. It's where dreams take flight. Each league has its own unique flavor, its own historic rivalries, and its own set of heroes. But they all share a common thread, a deep, unwavering passion for the beautiful game. They are crucibles of talent, constantly unearthing gifted players who have the potential to become stars of the future. The next Samuel Eto'o, the next TP Mazembe, could be playing in one of these leagues right now, just waiting for their moment to shine on a bigger stage. These are the stories waiting to be told. So I encourage you to look beyond the usual headlines and keep an eye on these leagues. Follow the title races, watch the highlights, and discover the emerging talent for yourself. You'll find a world of football that is raw, authentic, and incredibly exciting. The passion is infectious, and the quality will surprise you. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the heart of Central African football. Until next time, goodbye.